In the previous video, we understood the mirror command in AutoCAD 2027. We learned how to create flip copy of an object using a mirror line and how the mirror is useful for symmetrical drawings, door, furniture, symbols, and mechanical parts. Now, in this video, we'll understand another important editing command, the scale command. The scale command is used to make object bigger or smaller. For example, if you have a table, chair, block, symbol, rectangle, circle, or any drawing object, and you want to increase or decrease its size, you can use the scale command. Hi, I'm Dipan and welcome back to Cadelyx. AutoCAD 2027 made simple. Let's understand the scale command in a very simple way. The scale command is used to resize the object in AutoCAD. It can make an object bigger, it can make an object smaller, but it keeps the shape same in proportion. That means if you scale a rectangle, it becomes bigger or smaller, but it still stays the rectangle. If you scale a circle, it becomes bigger or smaller, but it's still a circle. So the simple way to remember it is this. Scale means changing the size of an object. It does not move object freely. It does not rotate object. It does not mirror an object. It only changes the size. Before you use scale command, let's clear some common confusion. Select and zoom are not same. When you zoom in or zoom out, you are only changing the view of the screen. The object size does not change. But when you scale, the actual object size changes in the drawing. Think of it like this. Zoom is like move your eyes closer or further from the drawing. Scale is like actually making the object bigger or smaller. So remember, zoom changes the view, scale changes the object size. There are two common ways to start a scale command. The first way is from the ribbon. Go to the Home tab. Then look at the Modify panel. Here, you will find a scale tool. Click on the scale tool. Now, look at the command line. AutoCAD will ask you to select an object. This means AutoCAD wants to know which object you want to scale. Select the object. After selecting an object, press Enter. Now, AutoCAD will ask for the base point. The second way to start a scale command is by typing. Go to the command line, type SC and press Enter. This starts the scale command. SC is the shortcut for the scale. Typing the shortcut is faster, and it's how many AutoCAD users work professionally. Just like M is for move, CO for copy, RO for rotate, and MI for mirror. SC is for scale. Before scaling anything, we need to select an object. For example, let's say we have a rectangle in a drawing area. Start the scale command. AutoCAD asks you to select an object. Click on the rectangle. Now, the rectangle is selected. If you want to scale more than one object together, select multiple objects. After that, select the object or objects and press Enter. This will tell AutoCAD that you are done with selecting. So remember, select the object, then press Enter. This step is same like move, copy, and rotate command. After selecting the object, AutoCAD will ask you to select a base point. The base point is a point that stays fixed while the object becomes bigger or smaller. Think of it like holding a corner of the paper with your finger. If you resize the paper holding by the corner, that corner will stay in place, and the rest of the paper grows or shrink around it. That fixed point is called the base point. So, in the scale command, this base point controls where the objects scale from. If you choose the center of the objects go or shrink from the center. If you choose one corner, that corner stays fixed while object change the size. Now, let's scale an object freely. First, draw a rectangle in a drawing area. Type SC and press Enter. AutoCAD asks you to select an object. Click on the rectangle. Press Enter. Now, AutoCAD will ask for the base point. Click one of the corner of the rectangle. Now, move your cursor. You will see the rectangle becomes bigger or smaller, depending on where you are moving your cursor. Click when you like the size. AutoCAD scale the object. This is the basic scale workflow. Start the scale command, select the object, press Enter, pick a base point, move your cursor and choose the new size. In the real AutoCAD drawings, we usually don't scale by guessing. We use scale factor. A scale factor is just a number that tells AutoCAD how much bigger or smaller the object's gonna be. For example, if you type 2, the object becomes double size. If you type 0.5, the object becomes half of the size. If you type 1, the object stays the same size. So let's try it. Type SC and press enter. Select the rectangle, then press enter. Choose your base point. Now, AutoCAD asks for the scale factor. Type 2 and press enter. Now the rectangles become 2 times bigger. This is much better than scaling by eyes. Now let's make an object smaller. Start the scale command again. Type SC and press enter. Select the object, then press enter. Choose the base point. Now, type 0.5 and press enter. The objects become half of its original size. So remember, a number bigger than 1 makes the object bigger. A number smaller than 1 makes the object smaller. For example, 2 means double size. 0.5 means half of the size. 0.25 means quarter of the size. This is the easiest way to understand the scale factor. One important thing is about scale is that it keeps the object in proportion. That means the objects grow or shrink evenly. For example, if you scale a rectangle by 2, both length and width becomes bigger. If you scale a circle by 0.5, the whole circle becomes smaller evenly. Scale does not stretch only one side. If you want to change only one side of an object, that is a different editing method. But scale changes the full object proportionally. So remember, scale changes the full object evenly. The scale command is useful in many real AutoCAD drawings. You may scale when the symbol is too small or too large. You may use it when a block needs to be fit inside the drawing properly. You may use it for furniture, details, imported drawings, logos, reference images, or repeated objects. For example, if a chair block is too big for your room layout, you can scale it down. If the symbol is too small to see clearly, you can scale it up. So, scale is very helpful when the object shape is correct, but size is wrong. One common mirror mistake is confusing in between scale and zoom. Remember, zoom only changes the view of your screen. Scale changes the actual object size. Another mistake is choosing the wrong base point. If the object scales from the wrong place, undo that and again do it better with the new base point. Another mistake is by typing wrong scale factor. If you type 10, the object becomes 10 times bigger. If you only want it to be double size, type 2. If you want half of the size, 0.5. And as always, keep watching the command line. AutoCAD tells you exactly what it needs next. So let's quickly summarize the scale command. The scale command is used to make objects bigger or smaller. You can start it from Home tab inside the modified panel. You can also start it by pressing SC and press enter. First, select the object, then press enter. Then choose the base point. Then enter the scale factor. A scale factor greater than 1 makes object bigger. A scale factor less than 1 makes an object smaller. And remember, scale changes the actual object size, not just the screen window. Before we move to the next video, do the small practice. Open a new drawing in AutoCAD. Create a rectangle using the rectangle command. Type REC and press enter. Create a simple rectangle. Now, type SC and press enter. Select the rectangle. Press enter. Click one corner of the rectangle as a base point. Type 2 and press enter. Now, the rectangle becomes double of the size. Try it again. Type SC, press enter. Select the rectangle and then press enter. Choose the same base point. Now, type 0.5 and press enter. Now the rectangle becomes smaller. Practice this a few times so you understand how base point and scale factor works together. That was the scale command in AutoCAD 2027. As a beginner, just remember that scale is used when the object is correct, but the size is wrong. Choose the object, choose the base point, then choose the scale factor. This command is very useful for symbols, blocks, furnitures, details, and many drawing objects. In the next video, we understand the trim command. The trim command is used to cut extra part of the line, circle, arc, or other objects. So in the next lesson, we will understand how to remove unwanted parts from the drawing using trim. I'll see you in the next lesson.